Kelowna's always been a lively downtown urban core. Whether it's performing arts or the fine arts, Kelowna's a place where you can find lots of things to entertain you in the summer. In between shoots this week, Angel decides she's going to show us around the art galleries in town and the art-related buildings. Check it out.
You can try this. Be a piece of art in Kelowna. Ah! Today we're at the Kelowna Art Gallery, which is on the corner of Costin and Water, downtown Kelowna, right across from Geo Beans, which was on our first episode, and the Grand Hotel. So come on in. Let's take a look at what's going on at the Kelowna Art Gallery. This artwork is brought to you by Sarah Maloney, who's from Halifax. Yay, Halifax! I guess she takes a little bit of her tapestry and she puts it in with flowers. It's absolutely amazing what artists can actually capture into their imagination and bring to fruition. Look at this. Welcome to the Rotary Centre of the Arts here in downtown Kelowna, across from Prospera Place on Costin. Let's see what we can go do. Who's that? The Rotary Centre of the Arts in Kelowna was opened up in 2002. This $6.8 million facility hosts an awful lot of events with the Mary Irwin Theatre. Not only to mention, it is absolutely free. It's one of these things that you have to come down and you've got to try this because there's so many classes going on right now. One of them being Jim Copeman. He's in there with a bunch of children in spring break doing a little drumming, and we just passed another class where there's people doing artwork, and there's some other classes. It looks like a mom and daughter clay shop. So get down here and try this in Kelowna.
Inside the Rotary Arts Centre is a collection of small businesses that have taken the advantage of working within the cultural district of Kelowna. One of those businesses is owned and operated by Kelowna artist Mel Gagnon. Mel took the time to show Angel around his gallery and talked about how he creates some of his local masterpieces.
Mel Gagnon, and we're at the Rotary Centre of the Arts, and this is obviously your little studio. We just popped in on him. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Mel?
Well, I went to the Alberta College of Art in Calgary many years ago in the advertising art program, and eventually worked my way into fine art and the Okanagan, and most of my paintings are of a realistic design nature. And
it's absolutely fantastic, because I'm standing here in his art gallery and I'm looking around at all of these pictures that you have up here that you painted yourself, and they look real. Like you really know how to capture the essence of a scenery.
Well, that's keep practicing it, and eventually you get to work for you.
So how long have you had this studio here?
Well, now, interesting enough, this studio, the Rotary Centre for the Arts, opened and we had our grand opening on November the 2nd of 2002.
Yes.
And I am one of the original tenants in here.
You?
Yes, I am, yeah.
So now, do you have a lot of people coming in, walk-bys, or do?
Summertime is usually a time when tourists from out of town. It's a seasonal kind of a thing. The Rotary Centre has been marketed as a place to come to see art and performing art and so forth.
And see Mel.
And see me, yes, that's right.
Gagnon,
that's
rhymes
perfect.
with canyon.
This back wall I call my work in progress wall, and you can see the white areas left undone, or it's yet to be painted in. So it's a process of. And I bounce around a lot. I think I probably suffer from attention deficit disorder. I get bored working on one painting, or if I'm doing a series of, like tree, a certain type of a tree, I want to just keep going on other paintings. And when you've learned something and you want to apply it to other paintings rather than just leave it at the one.
Yeah.
So that's my work in progress wall when paintings are completed.
That's gorgeous.
So then, like I say, there's my giclée wall, and that is...
What did you call that?
Giclée.
What's that
It's
mean?
a French word meaning the spraying of ink, and everyone has a hard time pronouncing it.
Giclée.
That's right.
Actually, I can pronounce that better than
Yes,
your last
you can.
name.
Absolutely. That's very good.
Yay, Angel.
Yes, very good. And it's basically like an inkjet process, but more on a sophisticated scale, where they use archival inks and the surface it goes on, because this has to, last for quite a while. They don't want it to be,
Yes.
like a laser printer or photocopier, and all of a sudden 2 years later the sun has got to it and it's faded it out. So.
And then 200 years from now, you'll be the Picasso.
Well, there you go. There,
Yeah.
that's possibly. Sure.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very
Yes,
much for letting us pop by.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
Aw.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know what? You have to come down here and try this. And maybe Mel will let you paint a tree.
Yeah, maybe.
I want to paint a tree.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.